This week on Movie Talk Monday, Shrek 5 has already started filming.
Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, is finally happening.
And Dr. McDreamy joins the Dexter prequel. Tune in for more. Welcome to another episode of Movie Talk Monday. I'm your host, Harley, as always joined by the fabulous Felix.
What's up?
And we got the bodacious Brandon with us today.
Hell yeah.
What up, G?
What up?
How are you guys doing today?
Chilling like a villain.
Fantastic.
Okay, let's start our show off with our sponsor. Guys, we have Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Scan that QR code and let her know that the Mod Squad sent you. No skulls are the same, all unique. And also, we have shirts. Guys, go get you a shirt. And also, check out Conversations with the Mod Squad. Felix, who are you interviewing this week?
We interviewed Joe from Miscast Joe. Those are great conversations. Go check it out.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Your box office for the weekend. Felix, you want to read it for us?
All right, check it out. We got Kalauki, 28, what Brandon said. It's in fifth place for 5,475,000. Then we got Bad Boys Ride or Die, which is still riding strong with 10,335,000. We got Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1 coming in with an 11 million. Quiet Place Day 1 coming in at 53 million, which is pretty good for that. And Inside Out 2 coming in at 75,400,000. And Brandon was throwing in there that it is the first film of the year to reach $1 billion.
Yeah, that's huge. For an animated movie, too. Yeah, it's popular.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to our first trailer tonight. Well, today. This one Brandon picked.
497, 498, 499, 500.
Santa Claus
Let's go,
one?
Heavy. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Red one is on the move.
Like, he kept
Evening,
that
ladies.
physique that he
What are you
put
so
on
excited about?
from
Of course, your boyfriend's here.
playing Commissioner Gordon.
Who's with Red?
A.K. Simmons.
Reach!
Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell?
You can't trust this guy. He's on the list.
You don't mean...
Yes, that list. NL4.
Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister?
A level 4 naughty lister?
Oh, is that funny to you?
You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go. Grab a car.
For what?
You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on. There is much in here that is not of the natural world.
Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing crappish slop.
Hell yeah, Krampus.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus.
We got snowmen!
That was
So disturbing. Interesting.
My turn!
Oh my God. Is my face still there?
Yeah, you look good.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Chris Evans and The Rock doing a Searching for Santa Claus movie, I rolled my eyes.
Right?
But I'm all over this,
Absolutely.
man. I'm
Yeah.
all over this.
I mean, I'll still roll my eyes because that looks just goofy. But it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it's
Yeah, it
going to be
does.
a good family Christmas movie. So me and my son are going to enjoy the shit out of it. I know that. So what more can you ask for?
And this comes out November 15th, guys. Check that out.
Perfect. Right after my birthday. Nice.
Here we go. Time for some news. Okay. Spaceballs sequel from Mel Brooks and Josh Gad reportedly in the works. I'm kind of excited to see where this is going to go with this like a sequel, because I'm a huge Spaceballs fan. So
Yeah, I mean, I've been a fan of Spaceballs for a long time. I'm really on the fence with this one, though. I mean, that was a specific kind of comedy that worked back then. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up today. And a lot of these legacy sequels that come out 30 plus years later don't always do that well. So I like to think that I'll enjoy it, but man, I'm really hesitant. I'm hopeful, but hesitant.
and it also depends on how much Mel Brooks has his hands into it, if it's going to be as good as the original one, because
Gotta
also
remember
just,
though,
like,
Mel Brooks is 97
exactly.
years old, 98 years old.
Yeah, he just had a birthday. Dude's almost 100 years old. I mean, I'm sure he's still spry and I'm sure he's still got the comedy in him, but man, I don't know. I feel like this is something that should have happened a long, long time
Yeah, I agree.
ago.
I agree. I think they gave him a producer credit just to have his name on it, to be honest with you. But really quick, just some of the basics. MGM Studios and Amazon are getting together to throw this together. Um, of course, Gad is writing, and he's not going to direct it, but I think he's got some story credit on it. He's a funny guy. I like him for what he does. So I'm just holding on hope here that it's good.
Right, and I mean, we don't have John Candy, playing Barf, and
That's what I'm hearing, that Josh Gad might be his son, just to have the character a lookalike.
One of those legacy things that just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then who's coming back too, if any?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this movie was made like 40 years ago, so a lot of these guys are
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of these, the ones that are still surviving, they're still kicking. They're pushing, 70s, and it's like, I don't know. It's all going to come down to the script for sure. It's number one, the script. How well is it written? And then who's in it? And are they going to be able to get Rick Moranis out of retirement for this? That's
the biggie right
question,
there.
I know he came back he did some voice work or whatever in that one episode of the Goldbergs, where he reprised his role as Dark Helmet. But I mean, the guy's been retired. They've been trying to get him to come out of retirement for ages.
Ghostbusters and other projects.
He didn't come back for any of the Ghostbusters movies. I think maybe the one person that could get him to come out of retirement would be Mel Brooks.
Okay. Freaky Friday 2 set for theaters in 2025. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis reunite in behind-the-scenes look as filming kicks off. And also,
from Deadline, Sophia Hammonds and Maitreyi Ramakrishnan, among others, New additions to Freaky Friday 2 as Chad Michael Murray, Stephen Tobolowsky, and more are set to reprise. Theatrical release confirmed. This was not a movie that was ever on my radar. I was not expecting
2 decades later, yeah.
Friday 2. You know, there have been a lot of body swap movies, you know, over the years, even some recent ones. But a sequel with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis coming back was not something I saw coming. So I don't know.
Well, from what I've read of it, it's supposed to be like Lindsay Lohan's the mom in this one, and Jamie Lee's the grandparent, and it's supposed to be like her
3 body
children.
swap.
Yeah.
Ooh, got a 3-way action going on, huh?
Didn't do that though with a baby and a dog and Netflix or something like that.
That family one with that Christmas one.
Yeah, that was a bizarre movie. That's what I'm saying. There have been quite a few body swap movies.
Yeah.
I just rewatched that one recently with Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman. That one was actually pretty good. But
oh shit, that one's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's interesting because I love Jamie Lee Curtis, and I mean, Lindsay Lohan hasn't been doing a whole lot recently. This could be a way for her to make a comeback. So, I'm interested.
All I got for this one is it is going to be in theaters, not Disney Plus, like it was rumored, sometime in 2025.
Yeah, for sure.
Ice Cube drops major update on Friday 4 plans. There's been a lot of good news today because all these that we've talked about so far are good shows from our times.
Yeah.
Last Friday.
Yeah. I know he's been trying to get this one made for a long time.
Yeah, apparently Mike DeLuca, who was in charge of his original run with like Friday, All About the Benjamins and all that, is now head of WB that owns all these. And I guess Mike picked up the phone and told him, what the fuck we got going on with Friday? He goes, man, let's put that shit back online. So Cube's ears perked up because, like Brandon said, he's been trying to get this going for a while. That's all there is like it's being talked about. My big question is, do they get Chris Tucker back as Smokey?
Yeah.
I think they pay him what they need to.
Yeah, fans have been wanting Smokey back since the second one came out, you know. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. He became a really religious guy and kind of changed his persona quite a bit. So I don't know. I hope that Ice Cube comes up with a good script. I love what he did with Friday. I love the Friday movies, especially the first one though. And it's going to be interesting to see how they handle John Witherspoon passing away, you know. So Craig's not going to have his dad around anymore, and I think that's probably going to play a big part into the script. Is Craig stepping up and being the family man now. So I hope this gets off the ground because I love Friday.
Also, what's his name passed too?
Oh yeah, Debo, right? Guy that played Debo. Didn't he pass away? Yeah, Tommy Lister Jr. Yeah.
We ran into him at a casino here back in the day. He was.
Did you really?
I was saying he was okay, but they didn't really let him talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But Diane and his wife had a short conversation. They were sitting by each other and shit, and they like.
That's cool.
You know, a couple things, but yeah, he's a big dude. He's a big dude.
Hey. Patrick Dempsey joins Dexter prequel Original Sin.
All I got in this one is they wanted him back for the next Scream movie, and this might conflict scheduling wise with that. So they don't know if he's going to come back to that now. But that's pretty much it. This is good news for those that are a fan of Dexter. I never saw the original shows, so
I'm a huge fan of Dexter. Like most fans, I wasn't a huge fan of the original ending, and then they did the new series, and it was okay. It felt really rushed.
Which
to
I
me.
liked.
I felt like they should have done a lot more with it. But I'm curious about a prequel. You know, I've been seeing a lot of the casting for some of the younger versions of these characters from the original series that we're used to. So I'm definitely interested in it. So it's going to be weird not seeing Michael C. Hall as Dexter, though. So
True.
it's going to be a tough one to sell. Again, it's going to come down to the writing. It's got to be, because the writing in the original was excellent.
Okay. Eddie Murphy gives Shrek 5 update and reveals he's also working on Donkey spinoff. I saw that here recently about the Donkey spinoff.
I'm surprised that never happened before.
Yeah, I agree.
I know, because
You know,
Donkey's like a
Puss-
huge character in it.
Yeah, Puss in Boots got the spin-off, but Donkey never did. Honestly, that kind of surprises me, especially with Eddie Murphy. So
Yeah,
I mean, who
Donkey.
doesn't love Donkey?
Yeah, Shrek 5 will come out sometime in 2025, they're thinking. Eddie Murphy said he's already filmed the first act of it. There's 2 acts to go.
it's been a long time since I watched the Shrek movies, so this is a perfect chance to, rewatch all of them before a 5th one.
Agreed.
Because I loved the Shrek movies. You know, those were huge when I was younger, but also when my kids were growing up. They were
My
obsessed
kids too are huge Shrek.
So, yeah, so I think this is great.
Okay, time for coming soon. On July 1st, we have Operation Dagoon. On July 3rd, we have Despicable Me 4. July 4th, we have Sound of Hope, Kill, To Give or Not to Give. July 5th, we have MaXXXine. We have Boneyard, Dead Whisper, Murder Company, and Escape. What are you guys looking forward to?
Definitely MaXXXine, and my
Yeah,
kids are big
MaXXXine.
Despicable Me fans. They really
Yeah.
like that. So
Definitely
Yeah.
MaXXXine. I haven't watched anything past, I think, Despicable Me 2. Once my kids started getting older, I think they've probably watched them, but I haven't seen any. I don't think I've even seen any of the Minions movies. And then one you didn't mention that's coming out on Netflix this week is the new Beverly Hills Cop. Axel F comes out on July 2nd. I'm actually really looking forward to that one. I'm hoping that this is an Eddie Murphy resurgence that we're seeing here, because the comedy world is better with Eddie Murphy in it. So I want more.
agreed.
Good Eddie Murphy. He's put out some real stinkers over the years.
Okay, let's go to our next trailer. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Mikey.
Roxanne Hall. How often is it that you run into your high school sweetheart after 25 long years?
2 shots, please.
You can handle your liquor now?
I can always handle my liquor.
I don't know. I got a vomit-stained tuxedo that says different, but
Wait,
hey.
you still got your tuxedo from high school?
Yeah,
Really?
and it still fits.
Do you have an ulterior motive for bringing you here?
You trying to whisk me away with you, huh?
Something like that. Welcome to London, Mikey.
Rox, what the hell? Where did Jersey go?
Hell of a wake-up call, huh, Mike? I'm Roxanne's boss. You drive.
Somebody needs to tell me what the hell is going on.
More J.K. Simmons. All right.
First time in London, Mike?
This first time out of the tri-state
This is what
area.
he was doing when he was kidnapped.
2 nights ago, a list containing the identities of every U.S. spy was stolen. And to get it back, we need someone who is not on that list.
We need a nobody. A nobody I can trust.
So what, you guys like the FBI or something?
We work for the union.
We're looking for street smarts over book smarts.
Ow.
Reflex bad.
And we get shit done.
What he said. Go! Reflex. Still bad. Stop!
Huh?
Okay, here we go.
All right, yeah, he's dead. How dangerous is it gonna be?
Piece of cake. I mean, unless it isn't.
Does this remind you of something?
8th grade, Janet's closet.
That's the one.
Mike, get back in the car, Mike!
I'm glad it's you and me. And I'm really glad I walked back into that bar.
You're welcome!
You're welcome.
Roxanne Hall?
Ma, how do you know that?
I always liked her for you. What is she up to?
Should have seen her in high school.
Seems decent too.
PG-13.
And I picked that one this week.
It seems okay.
Yeah, it looks like a decent Netflix action movie that's worth one watch. Yeah, I never thought Halle Berry was a good actress though, but I like Mark Wahlberg. I like seeing J.K. Simmons in that too. So
yeah,
should be fun.
What we're watching this week. Felix, you want to go first?
For my film roulette, I just seen Heat and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Love them both.
We told you you'd like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's a
I
trip,
enjoyed it
right?
a lot more than
Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable.
Brandon, what you watched this week?
Let's see. I just got a recommendation on Film Roulette that I haven't watched yet. It's called On the Count of Three. And then I've been watching The League. It's the sitcom about fantasy football. I love that show. And I think we're going to go see A Quiet Place Day 1 this weekend. I really want to see that one. That's been getting great reviews. So yeah, that's it for me.
Well, this week I watched A Family Affair, and that was really hilarious.
Oh.
It's got Zac Efron and Nicole Kidman in it.
I totally forgot. We watched that last night, and it was about what I expected. Probably a little better, but yeah, it was all right.
And I also watched season 2 of That 90s Show. Guys, if you haven't watched That 90s Show, I recommend watching it. This season, it's got I'm going to do a spoiler here. It's got Jay and Silent Bob doing a cameo in it. And I watched The Artful Dodger that just came out. It's pretty good so far. And my recommendation this week for movie roulette was from Brandon, and it is The Fight Club. So I'll probably watch that tonight.
I talk about it.
Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. Go check out all of our other shows. You're watching the movie show. Go check out the horror show. Go check out the gaming show and Conversations with the Mod Squad. Also check out Back to the Retro Review, the Daily Dank, The Last Podcast You Want, and my show, The Asylum with Harley. For Felix, Brandon, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See ya.
Adios.